Hey guys, how you doing? Trucker G here again.
Hey, Mrs. G.
Kind of want to talk about the dog thing again. I guess somebody wants to talk about the dog thing again because I don't handle the dogs. You know, usually if it's just me on the truck, the dogs don't come out with me because it's just not fair to the dogs because I don't stop long enough to take care of them. But that's the Mrs. G thing there.
That's all me. And a lot of people had asked questions about, you know, getting a puppy and raising a puppy to be a truck dog. So that consists of, you know, us stopping more often, and so that the puppy can go out and use the bathroom and everything like that. And just we purchased a travel, like what is it, like a crate? One of the travel carrying crates, a carrier for TT, so that way, you know, she knows, you know, when we're sleeping, she sleeps in there, and so that, you know how puppies are, they love to chew, and she is a chewer. We don't want, you know, anything chewed, no wires or anything like that, or dashboards or seats or anything. So, and a lot of positive reinforcement when she does really good, and she goes outside and uses the bathroom, which worked out really great. She caught on really quickly. And with Delilah, she's an older dog, so she's already past the potty training stage and everything like that. So with Lila, she just had to get in the hang of, you know, getting in and out of the truck in a different routine compared to what she was used to at home.
Well, when you're by yourself, you just have to make extra stops. What's great with me and Mrs. G is I really don't have to make a whole lot of extra stops because if I'm stopping at fuel, Mrs. G takes the dogs out, and by the time I'm done, she's done taking the dogs out. And if we stop to use the restroom or something, you know, you're looking at an extra 5 minutes. Go in there, use the restroom, take the dogs out real quick, and roll on. But like she was saying, is putting them in the crate. You know, if you're by yourself, the crate works great because the puppies like to chew.
Oh yeah.
And you can't monitor them like you should. The next thing you know, you got all the air leaking out of your seat because it's done chewed up airline in your seat, or the airline on your splitter on your stick there,
and you don't want that.
and that's never a good thing.
Lots of chew toys too. TT loves her Frisbees, like 90-some cents at Walmart. Loves them more than any of her other toys. Sits there and chews on them for hours, which is great. And
she don't chase it or try to catch it.
She does. You know, we've been on 30-minute breaks, and I'll take it outside with her, and I'll toss the Frisbee to her.
Mrs. G catches. I'll toss the Frisbee, and Mrs. G ends up having to go after it because she wants to come back to me and play.
She runs and she'll get it, but then she drops it, and then she like has a squirrel moment. She's like, gee. So she loses focus. But you know, it's really good exercise, especially 30-minute breaks, taking them out and everything like that. And like G said, we make more frequent stops, and when we do get ready to stop and fuel, I make sure that, you know, they get their food and their water before we get out, and I take them out, let them do their business, and they're pretty happy about that. And especially during summer, they're ready to head back into the air conditioning. They're pretty spoiled.
It's a good excuse to get extra exercise.
Oh yeah. But yeah, it is. It gives me a little more exercise, and it keeps them, you know, active as well, and not so rambunctious inside the truck while we're driving down the road.
I think that pretty much covers it.
That pretty much covers it. Yeah. If you have any questions, you know, or comments, drop them below. And you can find us on Facebook at Trucker G or Mrs. G. So, holler to us.
Y'all have a good day. Be safe.